What's up, Mystics? Welcome back to my channel. I'm B, and this is going to be another PickACard reading from Mysticbynature. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting the channel. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, watches, subscribes, and books readings. I love y'all so much, so thank y'all. Please make sure y'all follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature. So this is going to be another PickACard reading. This time around, we're doing messages about what is blocking you from manifesting whatever it is that you desire. So whatever it is that you're trying to bring into fruition in your life, what is standing in your way? So as y'all know how we do this. We have 3 groups, and I'm using 3 different oracle decks, and I'm using the same tarot deck. So I'm using the Sun and Moon Tarot for all 3 groups, but then I'm using this deck, the Healing Fairies deck, for group 2, Queen of the Moon Oracle for group 1, and then I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle for group 3. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. And I also have a word for each group that kind of came through in meditation. So let's just go ahead and jump into group 1. So if you pick group 1, here is what is standing in your way of manifesting your desires, okay? We have light. Light is the word. My handwriting looks like a chicken, but light is the word. So off the rip, I was immediately drawn to, it feels like for group 1, you all don't have focus. It feels like you're lacking clarity. You're lacking some direction. And so it feels like you kind of need this, guiding light to kind of show you, what it is that you should be trying to manifest in your life that is in alignment with your highest good. So let's see what your oracle message was. The unexpected. Okay. So if you look at this, it literally looks like a light is opening up and showing them the way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the overall energy for what it is that you're trying to manifest. You lack clarity. You have desires and you have things that you want, but you're really trying to figure out what your purpose is. You're really trying to figure out what is it that you're supposed to be manifesting as far as what's in alignment with your highest good. And so when we talk about that, it's like you are really trying to get in touch with your spirituality to really get the guidance and the insight on where it is that you're supposed to be going in your journey. You're waiting for your spirit team to kind of show you the way, the unexpected. You don't know, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what lies on the other side. You don't know what your purpose is, or maybe you do know what your purpose is, but you lack direction on how to reach that point or, reach your purpose. And really what's blocking you is you need to sit down and communicate with your spirit team. You need to do more meditation. You need to do more journaling, and you need to do a lot more just grounding yourself so that you can connect with your spirit team to receive the messages about how you move forward on this journey. Let your spirit team be the light for you. Let them guide you. Let's see what your tarot message was. Yeah, 3 of Wands. You're looking towards the future. You know that you're ready for something new. You know that you want more. You have all of these desires, and you even have somewhat done some planning of what it is that you want to manifest. But it feels like after you've done all of that, you still feel stuck on how to actually move forward, or there's some doubt and some insecurity about whether or not what it is that you want matches what you're supposed to have. And then we have the 10 of Wands. And this to me says that you've been burdened down in some way. I feel like you've had a lot of desires and a lot of things that you've wanted, and you feel like once you got them, they still didn't fill you up inside. It feels like you had all the success and it still didn't bring you the happiness and the peace and the fulfillment that you were looking for. And so you walk around kind of carrying the load of, being someone who has been able to accomplish a lot, but still feeling empty on the inside. And that's part of the reason why you're ready to go on to new territory. But the issue here is that, again, you lack confidence on if you're going to be able to actually see these things come to be. 8 of Cups, okay? This is about walking out on the limb and just trusting the journey. Okay. This person is walking, doesn't know what's headed, the unexpected. They don't know what to expect. They don't know what they're going towards, but they know that it's time to walk away. You've achieved all these cups and you made all of these things happen in your life, but it's time for something new. And you need to be open to receiving the messages from spirit that push you in the right direction. If there's something that you're being called to do, if there's something that, sparks an interest in you, allow it to take form, allow it to grow and blossom into something bigger. Give it a chance and see what spirit is trying to communicate to you. Miracles happen when we least expect them. So for you all, group one, what's blocking you is one, your inability to give up the fear and the doubt about whether or not this is going to be another, risk that's not going to give you the fulfillment that you're looking for. Because I really feel with group one that you all are trying to manifest your life purpose, right? And the issue here is that you've had a lot of successes in life, but none of them have been emotionally fulfilling for you because they aren't in alignment with your purpose. And so as you try to go after what you think is in alignment with your purpose, you really need to make sure that you're communicating with spirit and really getting insight from spirit about what your purpose is and what's the best direction. And you also need to give up the fear and the insecurity of the unknown. There's a huge part of you that is scared of the unknown. You don't want to go into territory that you're unfamiliar with. And in this journey, you have to trust that spirit is guiding you. You have to trust that they are the lights, that they are showing you the way. And you have to trust that as long as you walk away from whatever it is that they're asking you to leave behind, that they've got you the rest of the way. All right, group one. I hope that message resonated with y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting. If you would like to book your own personal reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. And make sure you follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature. Let's go ahead and jump into group two. Group two, your word was focus. Okay. I kept hearing Focus by Her, the song. So group two, your biggest blockage is that you are very clear on what you want, but it feels like you're not ready to give the commitment to what you want. It feels like you are not ready to invest the time in what you want. I'm hearing they lack motivation. Like spirit is saying, like, you have these desires, and you might even go so far as having a vision board, and you're very clear in what it is that you desire, but it feels like you lack the motivation, the perseverance, the determination to actually see it through. I feel like you have a lot of start and stop projects, like things that you start and you're so passionate about them when you start them. And then as time goes on, you fall out of love with it, and then you stop, and then you're over it. And so spirit is really asking you to focus in on whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. The key thing for manifestation is you have to really be very clear and specific in your intentions and what it is that you want. And so in order to do that, you have to be very focused and very, just clear vision, like straight. I'm seeing like a person with laser beams coming out of their eyes. Like that's the type of view that you have to have when you're trying to manifest something. So let's see what your oracle message was, group two. New location. I had a feeling that this card was going to come up, and here it is. So you need to, this could be a physical relocation. So this could be that maybe you're in a situation that's distracting. Maybe you are surrounding yourself with people who are kind of disrupting you from really focusing in on your goals. Maybe it's hard for you to ground yourself around those people or in that environment. So maybe it's time for you to relocate so that you can really get focused. For others, this to me sometimes symbolizes just a new form of thinking, a new way of seeing things. And so I feel like you really need to make sure that you understand that when you say that you want to manifest something, you have to be ready to think about everything that comes in reference to you manifesting that thing. So what I mean by that is you have to be aware of what goes into you achieving that goal. You have to be aware of what happens after you've achieved that goal. You have to be aware of how you achieving that goal might affect other people around you. And those are things that really require you to be focused. So if you are not focused, it is going to be very hard for you to manifest anything. And so when it comes to new location, I feel like Spirit is saying you either need to relocate mentally or physically so that you can better understand what it is that you really want and how you should go about getting it. I feel like a new environment is really going to help you get focused so that you can manifest what it is that you want. Let's see what your tarot message was. I'm feeling Seven of Pentacles energy, but okay. The universe in reverse. All right. This is the World card. So this is just saying that, yeah, you have unfinished things, unfinished projects, unfinished business out there. You know, a lot of things that you start and stop, a lot of projects that could have been really great and you just gave up on them because you no longer were interested. And I feel like that's because things weren't manifesting when you wanted them to manifest. And so this again is saying that if you really focus in on what it is that you want, you can truly make an impact and do something that is going to be really great for your life. Something that is really going to bring about that emotional fulfillment that you're looking for. We have the Sun card, okay? And I feel like if you give one of those projects a chance, I'm kind of feeling like one of the things that you should be manifesting, if it's in reference to a career or something like that, I feel like it's one of the projects that you've been like inconsistent with. One of the projects that you start and stop. It's the thing that I feel like Spirit is kind of urging you to give a chance to, because it could really bring you the success and the happiness that you're looking for if you just give it a chance. And also, I feel like if you relocate, also with the Universe card, okay, the World card is symbolic of travel, the world. So again, this is another reminder that you might need to relocate, like literally change your surroundings in order to really get the focus and the drive and the motivation to actually see your desires through to fruition. Let's go ahead and expand on this. Let's see. The Prince of Cups, okay? I'm going to pull one more. Okay. Yeah. The Four of Wands in reverse. Again, this is another card that just says a lot of effort put into something and then it kind of fails or falls through. Something not, being as successful as you thought it would be. And so I really feel like if you go back to one of those projects with a new way of thinking in a new environment, a lot more grounded, a lot more open to receiving messages and just guidance, I feel like you will really be able to hone in on what it is that you want. This Prince of Cups right here is kind of saying to me, like, for you to get in touch with your creativity. The cups are all about water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could have someone in your life who could possibly be coming through to inspire you and kind of push you in the right direction. I also feel like this is, again, just a reminder to give it a chance, to go at it, without all of the fear and doubt, and to just trust that if you put your love into something, it will bring great results. Okay. The Sun card. So group 2, your advice here, focus in on what you want, get clear on your intentions, get specific, and get ready to give your all into making it happen. Love on that intention. Love it with your whole being so that you can really see it through. You might need to change locations or change your way of thinking in order to do that. And I also feel like, again, Spirit is telling you to revisit a project that you started and stopped, to kind of see how that project can really manifest into something beautiful. Group 2, I hope that message resonated for you. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. And if you would like to book your own reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. Alrighty, group 3, final group. What is the message? We have power, okay? I heard Kanye's Power as I was meditating and shuffling for group 3. So group 3, your biggest blockage in manifesting your desires is you don't have the confidence. You don't know your own power. You don't know what you're capable of. And I feel like positive affirmations are going to be really important for you. That's kind of coming through. I'm feeling like it's going to be really important for you to say positive affirmations to yourself on a regular basis. So just remind yourself of how powerful you are. You are a master manifester. You are powerful. You are capable of creating all things that you desire in your life. So group 3, your biggest downfall is that you just don't know your own strength. Okay. So let's see what your oracle message was. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay. So group 3, when it comes to power, I feel like you all have had some rough times in your life. I'm feeling that heaviness on my heart of like people who have had like rough upbringings. They've been through a lot, and even though they've been able to overcome them, there's still that insecurity inside of not being good enough or not being capable of accomplishing what you set out to do, right? And I feel like the things that you all have been able to accomplish, they've been very I don't know the word. I feel like they're not things that you all like pushed yourself to the limit to accomplish. I feel like you played it safe in the things that you've gone after, the projects that you've tried to attempt, or the businesses that you've decided to get involved in, or the career choices that you've made. I feel like you've played it really safe in doing those things. And it's because those things felt comfortable to you. And I feel like now you're finally being pushed to create something bigger than yourself. I feel like you're being pushed to create and do something that is not safe, to do something that totally requires you to be in alignment and 100% sure of your power. And so this is saying to me that everything is happening for you, not to you. And it's saying that you need to remember that even when you're placed in situations that are difficult to overcome, as long as you know your power, you'll always be able to overcome them. And you won't have to fear chasing your dreams or doing things that aren't safe, because you know at the end of the day, you are always protected and you will always be successful in whatever it is that you do. Let's see what the tarot message here is. 4 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay, some of you all could be air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and clarify now before I even jump into dissecting this. Yeah. What did I say? You need to know your power. The Empress card. She is a powerful, powerful woman. This is mothering energy. This is creator of the earth energy, divine feminine energy. You need to remember who you are. You need to remember that you are capable of literally birthing creations. If you're a woman, you're capable of birthing people. Like, you're capable of bringing things into fruition in this life. You can literally create the life that you want. And you need to remember how powerful you are. And I don't think it's a coincidence at all that we have the rose and then the Empress card, because the Empress card is all about nature and beauty. And so I feel like some of you all should start buying yourselves roses if you're a woman, or if you're a guy and you like roses. I feel like you all need to start surrounding yourself in nature around flowers and really showing yourself the patience that comes along with just, feeding your all into something and watching it grow. When we think about mothers, they give their all. You know what I mean? They give their last. Sometimes they give their life. And when you think about that, it's like you get to watch that person grow up into something, beautiful. And so it's like you really have to remember how powerful you are, group 3. We also have the Queen of Swords. And this, again, she is a powerful woman. She is a woman who is very clear on her intentions, very clear in her communication, very direct in her approach. And she's not playing any games. When she says that she wants something, that's what she wants. And so you need to embody that energy as well. But that, again, comes along with you knowing your power. In the 4 of Swords in reverse, I feel like it's time for you to rest and kind of reground yourself, maybe. I feel like this is calling you to get clear on, how you can bring out that power in you. Spirit, please clarify this 4 of Swords. Five of Wands. Okay. I'm feeling like it's time for you all to walk away from the inner conflict and instead take a moment to kind of recenter, okay? We have the Five of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like you've been in conflict with yourself about something that you want to manifest because you keep doubting whether or not you're capable of doing it. And so Spirit is saying, walk away from the inner conflict, let go of the conflict, make a decision, and decide on it. And then after you've made the decision, do everything in your power to rest and reground and recenter yourself so that you can harness your energy and harness all your power into making it happen, okay? And this, again, is just saying, like, you need to be very clear on what you want. And you need to understand that even if you have difficult times in this journey, it's happening for you and not to you. It's teaching you a great lesson. And at the end of the day, as long as you know your power and you know what you're capable of, you're going to be good always. 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 You can't lose. This Empress card is really sticking out to me. It's such beautiful energy. She's so powerful. She's literally pregnant on this deck. Like, you can create anything in this life that you want. And if you're unsure of what it is that you're trying to create, this is also a message to recenter and reground so that you can discover that. And then once you discover that, you will not be in conflict with yourself anymore because you know what it is that you want. And then you'll be very clear and direct in how you go about getting it. All right, group 3. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. If you would like to book your own personal reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. Make sure y'all follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature. Support me, support the channel. I love y'all and I thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in as always. And until next time, I'm out.